Time now for our game of the week, cold hard football facts on Football Nation. Not a lot of marquee matchups in Week 5 of the NFL. I'm Butch Stearns. He's Kerry Byrne from Cold Hard Football Facts. You got the Eagles and Steelers, the Battle of Pennsylvania, but a lot of games that look like mismatches. But Denver coming to Foxboro, Peyton Manning and Tom Brady, that's the game of the week, isn't it?
Not only the biggest game of Week 5, the greatest quarterback rivalry, Butch, in NFL history. We've never seen two quarterbacks so prolific, so productive, who lead winning teams, who meet in big games year after year after year with so much on the line and that influence that ultimately influenced the Super Bowl picture.
It's not like a great pitcher against a great hitter. They only see each other once a year, if that. But this is the 13th meeting with Brady and Peyton Manning. The last meeting was 2010, a three-point game in Foxboro. They came down to the last gunslinger throwing the football.
As it usually does with these guys, right?
Let's look at the numbers and the history of this rivalry.
Yeah, well, the Patriots, Tom Brady and the Patriots, and again, this has all been against the Colts, Manning now with the Broncos, but Patriots do have the advantage, 6-3 in the regular season, 2-1 in the postseason. What's interesting, Butch, though, the winner of the regular season meeting between these two teams has got the home field advantage in the playoffs over the other team, 8 of the last 11 postseasons. And in the 3 postseason meetings, the winner of that game has gone on to win the Super Bowl every single time, which is what I mean by saying there's been no rivalry so important where, the winner influences the Super Bowl picture so drastically.
And the other thing, again, Cold Hard Football Facts is all about the numbers. These are traditional numbers, but look at these numbers you've got for Brady versus Manning in these games. They're identical.
Yeah, I mean, one attempt separates them after 4 games. 2 completions separate them after 4 games. Manning, 1 more touchdown pass. Brady, a little bit higher average per attempt and passer rating. Right now, these guys are tied at the statistical hip and playing really well. If you look at the quality of the teams they've been playing, these teams are lighting it up. The Patriots, as we talked about in another segment, the #1 scoring offense in football. But Denver, the #1 scoring offense in football. If you look at the quality of the defenses they've played, 2 old gunslingers not ready to give it up and cede the throne to the young guns yet.
Well, and that's the interesting part. And let's go into the defensive numbers because even though Peyton Manning has changed uniforms, it's the same old story in this rivalry. It's the offenses carrying things, isn't it?
Yeah, both teams right now being carried by the quarterback. And, the defenses are okay, but not great. People in New England specifically have been talking about, has that defense come along? Well, it really hasn't. The teams both have, the Patriots have given up 92 points, the Broncos 83, middle of the pack. The Patriots and Broncos 20th and 21st in defensive passer rating. We talk all the time about how important that is. And right now 16th and 17th on the defensive hog index. These teams are pretty even defensively and not particularly good. So if they're going to win, if they're going to be successful, the quarterbacks have to carry this team going forward, it looks like.
What's interesting about the defenses in this rivalry, though, Kerry, this year is they're both defenses in transition. Von Miller is sort of the face of Denver. Chandler Jones, the new one of New England. You wonder which defense by the end of this year might increase your numbers on this.
Well, absolutely. And the thing is, Butch, this is going to be the big test, right? I mean, you're facing each defense facing probably maybe the best quarterback they'll face all year. If one of those defenses is going to step up, this is the week to get it done.
So again, the game of the week is the Broncos and Peyton Manning at New England and Tom Brady.
Yeah, and don't forget, Butch, you can get our pick for this game and every game at Cold Hard Football Facts Insider, where we size up every opponent and 20 different quality stats.
This is Cold Hard Football Facts on Football Nation.